about religion, Christianity really. But for me, it's all religions. It's not just Christianity. I had to rewatch it and go, oh yeah, this was an older clip, and it did, you know, how do I put it? Narrate one religion. So I got some guy going on here going, oh, the Jews, convinced you otherwise. I went, all religions are cults and institutions. What are you talking about? All of them. He comes back to me going, the Jews brainwashed you to hate all whites. I went, when did I ever say I hated whites? I didn't even say that. I replied back, I went, there is no color nor white. You're fighting with yourself here. Like, literally, why are you trying to find a fight? It's so funny to me. There is no such thing as white. We are all different shades of wheat, tan, however you want to call it. White is a box that was made up by the oligarchy, all of it. It's literally a box to divide, to make you hate, to have an enemy as well, you know? Oh, the white man. It's like, it's not the white man. We're all the same. And if you're gonna hate anybody, you already hate yourself. If you're hating on anyone, you hate yourself. It's that simple, man. If you hate on someone else, you hate on yourself. You do not like yourself if you hate on someone else. If someone else triggers you, you are not loving yourself. You do not love yourself if you hate on someone else. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You don't like yourself. Sorry for you. Sorry for you. Seriously, sorry for you. Like, this is not a hard game in the fact of it's very simple in the rules. It's not simple in the feelings or the emotions, but it's simple in the rules. You have all the power within you. Stop holding on to all this ugly energy that this world gives you for no reason. Seriously, like, that was so funny to me. Like, this guy literally made comments on my Instagram just looking for a fight. When the one thing didn't trigger me or get a fight, he tried to find something else. It makes you wonder where it's like, do you guys have nothing better to do but to look for fights to distract you? I guess not. I think I just answered my own question. And in a Dr. Seuss rhyme at that. I love how you rhyme me. But that was funny though. But yeah, like, seriously. Like, it's like you go out of your way. Maybe not, you know. I probably just popped up on his feed. But it's just random. Like, why wouldn't you just scroll on? Honestly. If you don't know me, like, obviously I triggered you. And that's the thing. If a video or someone triggers you that much that you feel like you have to defend or say something or do something, you're in your ego. And you're not in alignment. You're in survival and you're not loving yourself. The red flags, the signs are all there. And all these signs and red flags are for you, not for you to be able to be like, well, I need to detect the enemy. You are the enemy. You are the enemy. You're public enemy number one to yourself. You make your own prison, plain and simple. You are it. You are public enemy number one to yourself. Start taking accountability and changing that. Plain and simple. You know, that's where it comes from. And don't tell me what to do or what not to do. I find that very peculiar. That's very funny. If I want to be passionate about something, I'm going to be passionate about something. That doesn't lower my vibration. That doesn't lower my consciousness in any way, shape, or form. If I get passionate about something, or not to the point of like anger or whatever, but like passionate about something, yeah, that's absolutely allowed. Because here's the thing, you're allowed to have your emotions. You're allowed to have your emotions. You're allowed to express your emotions. What you're not supposed to do is live in them and give them a life of their own to direct yours. Aha. You are in a game of mirrors and a game of the ego, plain and simple. You are me and I am you. You are in a different body with a different level of consciousness because of the obstacles, experiences, and challenges that you have faced in your life path. This is level 1, human experience, learning, love, hell. We are all fragments of infinite, which is everything. We are fragments of infinite put into these bodies and separated, plain and simple. We have been divided and put into boxes, and we have to break free from that entirely. Remember who you are, which is seeing that you are the energy that's embodying the body that you are wearing. Now here's the question, are you taking care of your body that you are wearing? Or are you blaming your body? Are you abusing your body for when it doesn't work or whatever it chooses, right? Because, it's your body's problem, right? It's your body's fault it doesn't do this, or it's just the cards that you were dealt. False! Your body was born perfect and so were you, and our bodies change completely every 7 years, whether we want it to or not. But you can change your body physically, all of it, and we heal. How? Well, because we're magic, baby. We're magic. What is magic? Magic is energy. Magic is this illusion that you are in. It is the game itself. What you imagine becomes real if you have enough faith in it. But the body itself is a plant. So if you nurture your plant and you feed it correctly, you can transform your plant. You can get everything out of your resource armor. Work your body out. Feed your body the proper nutrition. Surround your body with wonderful energy that supports you and aligns with you, versus draining you and sucking the soul out of you, which is your frequency, which is what this game is about. This game is about sucking your soul. Why do you think we have movies and videos about that? Zombies eating brains, vampires drinking our blood, draining our souls, devil packs, all that good stuff. Come here. You okay? What's up, baby? What's up? Have a nice nap, did you? What's wrong with the ears? What the thing is going on with the ears again? Ooh. Ooh. But that was tasty, huh? I bet that was the shit that you ate off the ground. Told you weren't gonna feel good. That's what happens when we become 100% holistic, and then our dog decides to eat poison off the ground. He doesn't feel so good right now. Poison is poison. We getting anything? Nope. Bummer. Are we going to get anything today? That is the question. I don't know, you tell me, baby. Because comments and opinions are just projections from personal experience. You're just projecting, my love. By the way, I'm on TikTok and YouTube, so if the conversation doesn't match, that's why. Because it's two different places. So, FYI. Hi, I am the architect. I am the architect. Well, nice to meet you. Thank you for the support and the likes of my live. I appreciate. So you are the architect. It's a different way of looking at it, huh? Huh. Hi. Tell me about yourself. The saying I am the architect is a different level in such. I feel like there's still a control, a power, a ego in there. Because that is the architect, right? And that's the thing, because really the architect doesn't really, he just makes the game, right? So we choose our prison. We choose it. And we believe it, we decide it, and we sit in it. You know, like when you sit and you say, I'm broke, I'm old, my body's broke, whatever. Your body hears that and will, okay. So you know, and yeah, obviously saying that you're amazing and you're strong and whatever, you're not going to get that by just sitting on the couch. You do have to start at least walking daily and not ever doubting. The thing is, the positive parts are hard because we want instant gratification because we're used to instant gratification. So when we do our affirmations and start changing our mindset, we want, you know, instant gratification. You're not going to get that. You have to keep going and just know that it's going to go your way. That's where it's in the knowing and the being, and that's where you radiate it in the frequency and consciousness that we are. It is in the belief system 100%. But I didn't want to just say it's in the belief system because I feel like people need a more in-depth in it. So yeah. I don't gatekeep. I don't sell content. I have a website. My website is linked in my profile. If you would like a session with me and you are ready to confront your ego and you are truly wanting to align and heal, I am available. I have 3 different offerings that you can choose. You can just ask a question, you can get a reading, or you can have the full-on holistic therapy alignment, confront your ego, and get the answers you need. I'm what therapy should be. Energy always flows. We make it stop. We keep it stagnant by choosing what we're believing and what we're making real. That's why they say, you know, hold on to the faith, or just that little pea-sized grain of faith, because that pea-sized grain of faith will grow. Even if you don't see the proof, you have to have the faith that you heal and you're healing, right? You're moving in the right direction. But if you're still in the same job, you're still in the same house, you've been married for 40 years, sorry, love, you've been played and you're stuck in an experience and it's time to break free. Your goal is not to get married, have kids, and die. That's not the goal, and that's not what life is about at all. First, we don't die. We don't die. We are energy. We transmute. We transcend. We come back in this again, depending. Did you go to the light? Did you not go to the light? This game doesn't end when this avatar ends. This avatar is a plant. This avatar is the leash that keeps you to this. The string that binds. The string that ties. However you want to look at it, really, at the end of the day. What's up, YouTube? Nothing better to do but to troll. You know what's funny though? YouTube trolls are actual real people. I think they get paid to troll, but they're on a different level. Like, there's some creators on YouTube that are just downright ugly and angry and full of hate. Like, hating on every other creator, but not talking about their own. Like, being like, oh, this one's a poser, and this one doesn't know what they're talking about, and this one doesn't know what they're, like, there's no basis. There's just literally bullying people. There's a creator out here really just bullying people with puppets. And he's not big at all. And he won't make it big because there's way too much ugliness. I think he's gonna drown in that. Like, it's the hate alone. Like, how miserable are you living in that basement on your computer that you have to make an entire YouTube page with puppets to bully other people because you can't stand your own reflection? Like, literally, you cannot stand your own reflection, obviously. Because the projection of what you are putting out in this world energetically, verbally, and physically is, ugh. It amazes me. And the only reason why I brought that creator up is because the trolls on my live in YouTube are just very funny. Like, just, they'll be very random too. I love that. Are you okay? No, are you okay? Why would you, like, that's such a narcissistic question. Are you okay? You realize when you, are you okay? When you do that, you're disrupting someone, right? And you're making that person second guess themselves. It is a narcissistic question. Just like loyalty is a narcissistic tool. The more you know. You live in a narcissistic world. Because it's run by alcohol and toxin and chemicals and poisons. Oh, you wish. You wish. All right. I do have to make my cacao. Pretty kind of chill right now. Like, I'm not feeling like I'm like, oh my God, I have to do something. Like, I'm always kind of feeling like that. I do have to refresh my hair. We're gonna have to make a trip to the gym. God, you guys are so weird, man. Winter solstice, huh? Now do we really believe it's the winter solstice, huh? That's where I'm at. We're not even on the moon calendar. We're not on the proper calendar. We should be following a 13 moon cycle, which is 28 days in a month. So how the fuck do we really even know that it's winter solace right now? Like, really? Because you told me it's winter solace, so it must be winter solace? Like, really? Like, that's how, like... Oh, I don't agree. I feel like you're a little bit off. I feel like it already started. I hate when the sun doesn't come out down here. Alright, granted, I hate when the sun doesn't come out, period. How about that? How about that? How about that? I hate when the sun doesn't come out at all. Hi, my beautiful. How are you? Let's get some cards for you. Thank you for the roses, by the way. Oh, I do see some sun. Oh, we have a what? We have solar wattage. We have 1 watt. We have 1 watt. Yay! So the goal is to try to get this power thing up to 100%. I don't know where the real power cord is. So somebody just wish that I find it and it pops up, because then I can, you know, run this to a library or whatever and charge it up, or even the gym if I need to. But I need the cord. I don't have a cord. I can't charge it. Like, it's, oh! So now I'm depending on the sun. I'm really roughing it right now. Like, talk about camping. But anyway, how'd I digress? The reason why I need this at 100 is because I bought a hot pot type of thing, and I'm thinking it's going to take 40%. Hopefully it doesn't take that much. Maybe it'll only take like 20, like my water kettle, and then we'll be great. Why am I saying all this? Because I found a new thing to eat better than the smoothie thing that I was eating, because I can't keep milk because I don't have a refrigerator. So with the hot pot, I can make my oats with the flax seeds, chia seeds, and chocolate, and all my good stuff. So yeah, and all I need is water. We are at 80%, so we only have, 21% to go. Yes, so this is for everyone. This isn't just for me, obviously. So when I talk about me, this is for every single one of you should be doing the same thing. Because why? I lead by example. Plain and simple. They don't want to give you a card out of here. I'm not really sure what's happening. You need to watch your back. Helene, you need to watch your back. There's an enemy of sorts. Question is, are you the enemy? No, it's not you. Yeah, watch your back. Only tacos. Ugh, third-party interference. So, yes, sounds delicious. Yes, Megan. Okay, ladies, you have to eat flax seeds. You have to get yourself flax seeds. Eat them daily. Plain and simple. Oh, thank you for the heart. Do we have a name? Or should I just call you LK? Lisa. Nice to meet you, Lisa. Thank you for the name. All right, Lisa. Let's get you started. All right, so, fun facts. I guess I need to be careful of what I say, because I put a video up of me making my chia seed pudding. And it violated community guidelines because health and nutrition violate community guidelines. No, it was the big C. That thing that, they need research and, is incurable. Yeah, okay. Anyway, flax seeds, okay? Grind your flax seeds, okay? And you need to do this. This is an everyday thing or every other day, all right? But flax seeds are huge hormonally for women. Now, that doesn't mean men don't take it. Flax seeds are amazing all the way around between their omegas and everything else that they have. Chia seeds, same thing. Now, chia seeds have to be soaked 20 minutes to overnight if you want to put it in a pudding or some kind of smoothie. However, you can grind these bad boys, the same as flax seeds, and put them in your cereal, your oat, your pancakes, whatnot. I shouldn't say pancakes because we don't want heat. We don't want heat. That's why the oats is the best. Because what you're going to do is you're going to make oats. You're going to cook your oats. And then mix it, do whatever you need to do when you're done, right? But then you put in the flaxseed and the chia seed and mix that after. Because at this point now it's not steeping hot, it's not boiling, it's warm. Maple syrup. You want rolled oats or stilled oats. Maple syrup for a sweetener, or date syrup or actual dates. As well as vanilla. What else do I do? So I do cacao, and then I do my lion's mane and my corpus, but then there's flax seeds, the chia seeds, ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg. You can do cloves, you can do star anise. Star anise is amazing healing too. All of our herbs, all of the our food is healing from nature. And it's funny because I'm finally on this side of the perspective. When you first hear that everything is poison, it's way too much for us to really kind of register that. We get overwhelmed and we don't know what to do. And we feel betrayed and just all of it, and victim, right? But it's not. You're in a game that you have to find the truth and figure it out. Have you never played Tomb Raider or Elder Scrolls or Diablo or any of it? You know, there's always the bad guy that we got to go through. Alice in Wonderland. Has anyone ever played Alice in Wonderland? I can't remember the name of the actual game. It's not Alice in Wonderland. It's like the darker side of Alice in Wonderland. Then go away, scroll away. I don't care, Cotton. Do you think I care? If you find my voice annoying, then scroll away. I don't care. So it's Alice in Wonderland. And you have to fight like these. You go through these chapters and levels, and then you have to fight the gargoyle and, all this, and like the crazy old lady. I don't even know. And then, of course, you got to go with the Red Queen afterwards and whatnot. Hold on. I got to take care of a troll because this should be fun. What do you look like? What? Why does YouTube make my comments disappear? Why do you look like that? And why do you live in your car? Where's your husband? Oh my God, you're hysterical. Cotton, if you think that you... Thank you for the laughs today. I really appreciate it. Oh my God, the hate that that I'm triggering you with is hysterical. Oh my God. Good, I'm glad you're laughing, because laughing is the best medicine. And if you honestly think that your opinions behind a screen matter to me, you're sadly mistaken. Marriage is a construct of the matrix and it's a trap. I've been divorced now for over 13 years, I think. I don't know. I was just scrolling by, I heard that. What the fuck kind of question is that? Yeah, welcome to... Oh, he's still talking. He's still talking! Oh my God! Yeah, you have an audience, Cotton. I'm on TikTok Live, too. I have more social platforms than just one, my honey. And I do have a following more than what you're seeing on YouTube. So keep talking. My therapist told me to compare and laugh at others less fortunate. So that's what I'm looking at your stream. Why did you divorce? None of your business. Why do you look malnourished? Do you need money for food? Wow. Talk about desperate reaching. Every topic that person bot just wrote on was, will this trigger her? Will this trigger her? Will this trigger her? Are you struggling? Will this trigger her? No, far from it, my love. Anyway, no, don't pray for me. Why would you curse me like that? Why would you curse me like that? I'll pray for you. No, right there, that's where, bye, see ya. Nope, we don't even play no more. Now it's peace. You are now officially blocked. I don't, nope, pray for me. You go fucking pray for me. That is such a backwards, backhanded bullshit freaking comment. Because first of all, you don't even pray for yourself. Second of all, you're not even freaking a practicing, loving being. You are full of hate. Oh, I'm gonna go laugh at the ones less fortunate. Oh my God, did that like literally come out of this man's mouth? And then he's gonna pray for me? Do you guys not hear yourself talk or see your own comments? Like, excuse me, but did you not just hear what you just said? Anywho, back to the diet. Chia seeds, flax seeds full of omegas and massive healing properties. And yes, there is a trick to eating all our seeds and nuts, and it's not the way we've been taught, okay? And the shit that you're buying in the store is not healthy. Even if it says it's healthy, it's not healthy, and it's annoying. Trust me. But, oh, how I was saying how, like, it's overwhelming. But when you shift your perspective and really look at true food, you will see that true food is massively healing and is delicious and can be properly made, right? Here's the thing, what happened with a lot of things. We got lazy. We like instant gratification and we got complacent. You know, real food takes us to cook, right? Live food. You have to cook it. We have to do things. You have to, you know, kind of like your body. You have to exercise. You have to move your body. You have to, you know, meditate and receive your downloads and clear your energy. This is all maintenance, guys. You'll maintenance your house, your car, and everything else, but are you maintaining your body? Because that is huge. And that takes everything. And that is why this world is telling you, you got to do this, and you got to do this, and you got to do this, and you got to look this way. It is telling you to do everything not to heal. Do we understand? Because you are in a game of mirrors and lies for you to decide the truth. Yes, walnuts are huge healing. Huge. Yes, no oils, just water. Yeah, I'll give you the recipe. So walnuts are huge. So that's what I'm saying. Nuts and seeds have huge healing properties, guys. And just with cacao alone and walnuts, like you could, and sweet potatoes or chickpeas, you could live off of cacao brownies for the rest of your life and be fine. Put flax seeds and chia seeds in it and call it a day. Seriously, that's all you need. and water. Like, we don't need a lot of stuff, but we are convinced that we have to eat 3 times a day and you need this pyramid of nutrition, which is a complete lie and keeping you fat and miserable. When your body doesn't work right, you don't work right, and your emotions don't work right. When your liver is taxed, your emotions are taxed. Just plain and simple. Irritable bowel syndrome, it should be irritable mood syndrome. Like, that's what it is. And irritable bowel syndrome is literally caused by the energies around and the poisons you're putting in. Crohn's disease, all of it. It's all in the stomach. Wait, a man's heart's through the stomach. Why do you think they say that? What if your body is ill and you don't have the energy? All right. First of all, yes, your body probably is massively sick. However, it is healable and you can detox. You don't have any energy to move or whatever, but you will have energy to scroll on your phone and go to Alkaline Herb Shop. Go to my website. I have it linked in my holistic community. First and foremost, Alkaline Herb Shop. Get yourself some black seed oil. That will detox you from all the chemicals that are lying in your stomach right now. Take that. Literally, you will see a difference. Start changing your diet and you will see a difference and your energy will change. Flax seeds and chia seeds will give you energy. Drink chia seeds with honey and lemon after soaking them for 30 minutes in the AM, or put some yogurt in it and eat it as a pudding, and you will have energy for the day. Literally. You do have to clean out the other toxins out of your body, though, because, you know, you got to give it a fighting chance. I'm 100% holistic, and eating chia seeds in 7 days, I saw a massive difference. And I'm 100% holistic. So for me to see, like, I see it instantly, which, you know, you want instant gratification, clean your body. Just wanted to send love to everyone who's been having a hard time lately. Things will get better. Okay. I love how people just like to use a paragraph to make a comment. Cool. Thank you for the comment. All right. Lisa, you're still with me. Good. Okay. Still got to get you cards, Lisa. Got so much stuff going on right now. Anyway, so yes, if your body is ill, we're all ill because we are told our bodies are broke, whatnot. You are living in shame and guilt. You are told you're wrong. You know, you live in fear of being wrong or being in trouble. That's the game. One of the biggest keys is reclaiming your sovereignty and realizing that none of it is real. What does that mean? Not one man has power. Your laws don't abide to me. The laws of this universe do not apply to me anymore. This matrix does not apply to me anymore. I don't play this game anymore. I'm not playing the game. I don't care. I get emails and different things of whatever, of certain things, and I'm just like, whatever. You're not getting a reaction or a trigger or my energy. I don't care. And it's funny because I watch it change. I literally watch it change. And here's the trick of this game. We sing this till the hills, right? We create our worlds. That is 98.7% true. There is a percentage that narrates the game. And that is your challenges. That is your experiences. That is your obstacles. We don't necessarily cause those obstacles, but we have to get through them. And it's how we get through them. It's how we respond. If we react and we stay, then we live there. And we stay there until we decide it's time for us to go. Most of us don't realize that we have the keys that we can leave. But again, not easy. This isn't easy in any way, shape, or form. Very simple. Once you start seeing it, it's very simple. Well, it's not easy in any way, shape, or form because There are layers to the attachments that you have. There are layers to the emotions and the importance and this and that. You have to start digging out your brain and start unplugging the program, because, girl, you're going to be there a while. It's not just like, so I put alcohol down in 2018. Did you think that's where it ends? Do you think, oh, I'm suddenly fucking healed because I put alcohol down in 2018? Oh, she's much better now. No! Why the fuck was I drinking in the first place? Why was I self-sabotaging in the first place? What the hell am I running from? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What the hell am I running from? You ask that question. Oh, shit. You find out. Oh, shit. That's a lot of shit to run from. And now I know why, right? But running doesn't get you anywhere but in circles, right? So that was, I want to say, about 1.5 years of like truly, really kind of unplugging from it. Because here's the thing. I never had a desire for the alcohol. It wasn't that I wanted alcohol. It's I knew what it does. I knew what it was doing. And it was my coping tool to not cope. It was my coping tool to not cope, basically. It was too much. I didn't want to, I was being beaten up energetically, emotionally by everything and everybody. I was allowing it. I was enabling it. I was allowing it. In a way, I was asking for it, because you're just sitting there being like, oh, I guess this is my life. And like, that's where we all end up. And we don't realize that we actually have the keys. So when you realize that you have the keys, again, there are layers that we still have to go through. Like, it's not this, nothing is instant. Nothing is instant. But everything is possible. And if you believe it hard enough, it will happen. I mean, I don't really know how else to put it, because everybody's in a different level of consciousness and a different awareness of how things are going to register. And I know, I was at this point when I started, 2018 is when I had my last alcohol. But I've always been aligned spiritually. I've always been in tune with my mediumship or whatever. However, when I drank alcohol, a lot of the negative spirits were in, and just, oh my God. Ooh, it's crazy out there. It's crazy out there in the level vibrations. No, thank you. No, thank you. And I know why we get stuck in it, though, because when you're in that lower vibration, it's like a vacuum. It's like a vacuum of this nothingness. And there's no way out. You don't see a way out because you're in this vacuum cone, is what you're in. So you're not going to be able to see outside the cone because you're in the cone. Do you see? Do you see what I mean? Do you see how you're in the cone? How are you going to see? You can't see if you're in it. So when we're in that lowest vibration of shame and guilt and fear, we feel defeated. We feel gross, disgusting, and just worthless, right? There's no real articulation of how it feels except for the intensity of it broken. The intensity of it. But we're not broken, and that's the thing. That's why we don't even use that word, because it's not even a feeling of broken, because you're not broken. You never were broken. And it's not broken because who's to say what's broken and what's not, right? But it's more of not meeting it, right? Or just being worthless. It's a worthless. It's a worthless. It's worthless. Like, no one loves me, no one wants me, your validation, all of it. But you're not giving yourself the validation. And that's where the key lies. The validation has to come from within, not out. Because, no offense, no one out here matters. Only you. These 4 men right here, I want to say they're men. I think they're men. That might be a woman. I don't know. But perfect example. Those 4 men out there mean absolutely nothing to me. Now, what do I see? I see love. Why? Because they're me and I'm them. That's me in 4 men's bodies, living 4 completely different lives. Completely in different consciousness. I see only love. I wish them nothing but well. I don't want anything around it because I can feel the energy. But they don't have any effect on me. I'm not going to give them power of like, oh no, you'll ruin my life if I talk to you. No. Or, you know, like, ew, judge them on what they're wearing or whatever. No, honestly, I find it fascinating to like see what people wear and what they pick. Like, what kind of shoes are you wearing? How do you dress? Are you comfortable in that? You like that? Like, it fascinates me on how your mind works on its own, if it's working on its own. But most of you are zombies. How'd I digress? My point of being of like these 4 men, put your family in these 4 men. Because at the end of the day, your family's the same way. You're only giving them power by the label that they have. The title, the box that you supposedly think is going to give them some kind of authority over you or your opinions or thoughts or processes. Again, boxes, labels. Are we seeing the pattern yet of the game? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? You are in a game. And when I first started hearing that myself, I'm like, what do you mean I'm in a fucking game? Like, at first, I was relieved, right? Like, I'm like, oh, I'm in a game. Okay, cool. Then I realized games aren't fun. Games aren't fun. Games are skill sets. Games are things that, like, our military does. Yeah. I know, because I was in the military, okay? Let's play a game. Woo! 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 Oh my god! 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 I just realized the Patriot Games. Oh my god, Becky. Trump made an announcement that he's gonna have the Patriot Games in the fall with male and female athletes from every high school in this world. You know, the Hunger Games. Although, I guess no one's gonna die. They're just gonna be eaten by a lion with red hair. Ah! Did I just say... I can't. This movie has gone off the rails. And here's the thing. If you give it life, it will happen. I'm not giving this life because you can't. First of all, you got to get kids to fucking want to do this. Kids have to volunteer. Where are you going to get the kids? And if you force them... And second, why are kids even in school? Why are we still going to school? Who's still going to this institution? Do you honestly think you're getting an education? What are you doing? Who's going to school? And why? Off the fucker. It is, like, it literally has lost its mind. Now, you want to hear something funny? So I think this is when it clicked that this was a game and this was my movie. Helped me shift my perspectives. I was put in county jail the week of Thanksgiving, 2019. That about right? Was that right? Was it 2019? Was it 2018? No, because I quit alcohol for like a whole year before I even fucking went off. So yeah, like 2019. Yes! Homeschooling. Absolutely. Rock on, mama. Keep doing it. My sister friends from the military, she was one of my best friends. She was writing me and talking about COVID in China and all this kind of stuff. And I'm talking pages. 8-page letter this girl's writing me about conspiracy theories and COVID and all this kind of, and in depth. And I still have them, I think. She should probably dig out because she did a lot of research and she wasn't wrong. She sounded fucking nuts, but she wasn't wrong. I read them. But I didn't pay much mind because, well, I'm fucking in jail. Like, what am I going to do? Get sick that Christmas in county with COVID. I thought I was going to die. I was so malnutritioned and dehydrated that my bones ached to the point that I just was pleading for mercy of death. Or a miracle of healing, but yeah, one or the other, man. Can I have an M in the? Can I have an M? Vanna, can I have an M? Can I have an M? Can we go mercy or miracle? Can you pick one, please? Oh, it was horrible experience. Horrible experience. But I healed. I managed. I made through it. The reason where I'm going with this is fast forward to I'm shipped now to prison. I'm in a prison facility being a teacher and a janitor at the same time. Yeah, it's fun. And they're getting paid for me $150,000 for my presence. What am I getting? Chop suey. And then in April, or was it March, we get locked down. And the day we got locked down, I'm leaving a class and I line up to go to the chow hall. And I just have this feeling of, oh shit. And I go to my cellmate and I'm just like, dude, something's fucking not right. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, you don't feel it? You don't feel it? Like the guards know something's going on. The guards know something's going on and it's rolling downhill fast. It's rolling downhill fast and it's coming at us. It's coming at us. Like we're in the way of whatever's coming. And I don't know what's coming. It was the weirdest fucking feeling. And then by 3:00 that afternoon, boom! These like stickers all went on a window going, visitations are now off and go back to your squad bays. We are, what is it, quarantining or whatever? And I was like, quarantine? Quarantine? On what? We shower together. We sleep together. Fuck you quarantining. What? Okay, I get the visitor thing, the visitor thing didn't even affect me though, because I didn't get visitors. Who wasn't getting visitors, so it didn't matter. I laughed. I'm like, well, that doesn't affect me. But when it happened, I was like, well, that explains that. And then everybody went into a fucking tizzy. And then the news that day, you know, everyone's locked up, you know, we're shutting down, like all this kind of stuff. And I secretly started laughing my ass off. Because that's when it clicked to me. I went, this is my movie. This is my movie. I'm now locked up and so is the world. I prayed for a zombie apocalypse. In 2011, 2010, that range, 29, whatever, I'm like, yeah, I'm down with the sickness, man. Bring the zombie apocalypse. I was watching Walking Dead, man. I was living the Walking Dead. The world was already on fire. I already saw it. And I just was like, I want the zombie apocalypse because we need to dismantle the government now. I basically got my wish just in a roundabout way. And all the movies I've ever watched are like coming to life. Like Terminator and... Fuck, bring Spaceballs back. Why don't we do that? Let's have a comedy in this shit show. But yeah, when I was incarcerated and you all got locked up, I was like, ow, that's hysterical. I'm not missing anything. I'm locked up and now so is everyone else. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Don't manifest. No, I'm not manifesting the zombie apocalypse anymore. But it has happened. I don't have to manifest it anymore. It already happened. Everyone you see in front of you is literally a fucking zombie. If you are on medicine from modern big pharma, if you put lotion on the skin that you get from your supermarkets, if you eat processed, if you eat animal, if you breathe, no, I'm just kidding. You are a zombie. You are chemically enhanced. You're a zombie. You're poisoned. It's plain and simple. I'm sorry. There's no other way of sugarcoating this, and I'm not dancing around anymore. If you don't get it, you don't get it. I'm sorry. Like, there was a part of me, like, going through my journey of, like, you know, well, how am I going to get it to this? And I don't even care anymore. Like, you either understand or you don't. But the zombie apocalypse already happened. And apparently I broke out of it, thank God, because I was part of it. I mean, I literally was part of the zombie apocalypse that I was praying for. I was drinking like a fish. I was smoking cigarettes. I was eating processed food. I was eating unprocessed food, but still garbage. I was putting garbage on my skin. I was putting tanning Jergens on my skin. I was wearing makeup. I was putting flammable shit on my hair. I was wearing toxic clothing. You do any of that, you're a zombie. Because you are not yourself and you are being chemically enhanced and poisoned. Plain and simple, man. But yeah. I thought, like, so when y'all got locked up and I got locked up, I thought that was funny. Until it was just getting ridiculous with the freaking masks and stuff. A 180 day of air eating? Yeah, no, I'm good. So with that being said, we can survive on just breathing. Well, don't recommend it. And you really aren't going to be functioning. If that makes sense. And you sure the hell aren't going to go on an air diet. Right off the bat. You didn't try anything. And I know you're trying to be sarcastic and whatever and trying to say for me to whatever, but then move on. If you don't like what I'm saying or it doesn't resonate with you, then move on. There are many other lives on this channel. Go find one that resonates with you. Bill Gates, the president, the government, the religion, whatever. Yeah, they want to block the sun. Of course they want to block the sun because the sun gives us energy. For one and foremost. But if you feed into that fear. All right, Lisa, I have 3 and 5. I have High Priestess, which is your inner knowing. Which you apparently already have the answers. There is a trip, travel, going places. Something in the midst. Ten for completion as well. Lisa. $33 significant. And 30 and 3s are 3's divine feminine, 33 divinity. And I have keys. So Hecate, the energy of Hecate is with you. 8. With the clarity. You're asking for clarity. Pay attention. She's asking you to pay attention. Maybe sit with yourself with meditation. Brought you in here. Yeah. Is there a communication that you need to make with someone, but you're nervous about it? Here's the thing. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. It doesn't matter at the end of the day how they react or what they do. What matters is what you want to say, why you want to say it, what's your intentions, right? If it's just to say your piece, is it meant to say? Can you just write it down and leave it away, right? Right, do you even need to say it? Exactly. Because their actions already gave you their answer. If they chose another side, if they chose distance, if they chose to not speak to you, if they chose to hold resentment, that is your answer. Plain and simple. And I know, it's hard. Because we all think that relationships are meant to be forever. They're not! Relationships are lessons and are tests. That's all they are. They're experiences. Nothing lasts forever. Absolutely nothing lasts forever. No relationship lasts forever. You all have animals. You all have animals. Nothing lasts forever. Hello? I did just show my dog. Because my dog's not going to last forever. I'm going to outlive my dog. I already know that. Unless I die, which is fine. I just hope somebody takes care of him. Oh, it's a nice St. Bernard on the beach, too. Oh, he's so big. Oh, he's beautiful. I love big furry things. Anyway, he may not though, because he's holistic like me. He's 100% natural since I got him. So, and he's healthy. He acts like a puppy. He's out here with these other dogs, and they're like, how old is he? And I have to count. He's gonna be 6. He acts like he's 2. So he may not, but anyway. So yeah, Lisa, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Because at the end of the day, you already have what you need, and write down what you want to say, because you obviously have to purge it, right? You have to purge it, and if you're nervous about it, you know, there's a reason for that or whatever, right? And that could be just your nervous system as well. Our nervous system holds to trauma. So when we get nervous or whatnot, it's just picking up on the energy of, you know. All right. I'm going to have to let YouTube go. I'm sorry, guys. My battery is officially at 4% on YouTube. So catch me on TikTok. I love you.